9:20 is the time here on your Friday morning, and January is a really great time to evaluate habits. Eating habits, financial habits, friend habits, I don't know. Anyway, it's a good time of year to make a change or two.
So today we're going to be talking about how to kick off the year right by developing some good and sustainable financial habits. Dung Mao is here with University of Minnesota Extension. Young, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Good to have you here. Why is the beginning of the year a good time to sort of evaluate this?
Oh, yes. The beginning of the year is a symbol of fresh start, right? So the beginning of anything, you can leave your old habits aside. It's giving you an opportunity to do that. And, you know, study shows that if you start something at the very beginning, you're more likely to follow through. There's motivation to do it. So the beginning of the year is an amazing time to start looking at financial habits. Get rid of the old ones, start new ones that will serve you well.
So let's talk about those financial habits. There are good ones and there are bad ones.
Right.
What are some of the good financial habits, and how do you even develop something like a good financial habit?
Yes, absolutely. So good financial habits are habits that help you be financially well, meaning that when we talk about financially well, we're talking about being able to afford what you need and some of what you want, right? So some of them include, well, spending less than what you make. Certainly putting stuff aside for savings, putting money aside for emergency purposes in case you have flat tires, and then tracking your money. So you need to make sure that you know where your money is going. And you know, when we talk about, so that's budget. When we talk about budgeting, people tend to be very nervous, like, oh, I don't want to be constrained, right, when I do a budget. But what I advocate is, you know, think of budgeting not about constraint, but about control. Right, you want to be able to tell your money where to go, and not have other people tell your money where to go.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the whole budgeting thing, I think, is you're either a budget person or you're not a budget person.
Right.
Right. Do you guys budget?
Like, I don't really know. And I was thinking about that with your last response, because I was thinking, you know, my mom would sit down and balance the checkbook.
Yeah.
But we don't do checks anymore, so I don't
right?
balance a checkbook.
No.
And most of the stuff is auto pay, and it's all attached to a credit card or a bank, so I feel like it makes it a little bit more challenging than maybe what our parents did with budgeting 20 or 30 years ago.
Yeah, and this whole idea of out of sight, out of mind, right? Because this happens on the back end, you have auto pay, and you have you spend money using a credit card now versus cash or check.
Yeah.
It's easy to let things slip. So one of the good habits is to check your account on a frequency basis, so you don't get caught up with surprises, right?
You don't get the bill at the end of the month and go, oh my gosh, we spent $5,000.
Exactly, and it only takes like, what, a few minutes or even less, because you have that app. You can just look and it's like, oh, look, I have this amount. I can't spend this anymore, because if I do, then it'll go over.
So creating a spending plan. What if you're going to start with that? What are we doing? We're starting writing down monthly income, and then what are some of these steps?
Yeah, so let's start with creating a spending plan. Think of all the expenses that you have, and make sure that the fixed expenses is taken care of.
Yep.
So, you know, your rent and your energy bill, anything else that's fixed, making sure that's taken care of. And then after that, making sure that your, what they call variable expense or infrequency expenses, like your car insurance, like that happens every 6 months or so, is also taken care of. And then after that, once you take care of that, then you have money, if you have money left aside, making sure you put some in the savings. And then after that, you can splurge a little, right? You can spend on things that you would like to spend on.
I think it's good to do. We recently did it. You asked if we do a budget. We recently looked at all of our financing, and I wrote it all down. But then even then, I was kind of caught off guard each time I was looking at my account balances on the credit cards or whatever. Oh yeah, this reoccurring charge came through. Add that to this. Oh yeah, this reoccurring charge. It helped me, A, get rid of some things we weren't using, but B, get a fuller picture, and then recognize, okay, at the end of the month, we only have this much left. So now, when my daughter asks for a pair of pants, I got to ask myself, are we spending that? You're right. It gives you freedom. It gives you control to know what you have left over. And it's really helpful, because I think if you look big picture and go, well, I get paid this amount of money and the paycheck is this amount of money, I've got plenty of money to spend on Friday afternoon because I just got paid, it's a little bit different.
Yeah. And here's the trick. When I talk about budgeting, people says, oh, I can't. It's overwhelming to sit and think about all the expenses that I have. Your bank already did that for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because you pay people and there's a record. So
Yeah.
go into there and then see, at least take 1 month at a time and see what am I spending on this month and what is the fixer. And then just start writing things down.
And the U of M extension has like forms people can fill out that makes it really easy, right?
Oh, absolutely. We have templates, we have tips and tricks to do that. So that's, yeah, lots of resources.
And it's easy. You can just hop on there and you download it and print it out and write it down, or how's that work?
Yeah, you can just go in there, download. You can write one of us, and then we'll send it if it's not accessible where you are, and we can just send stuff to you.
You have this idea of doing like a check-in, like a financial date night or something.
Woohoo,
along that
baby!
line?
Friday night
To
financial
sort of
check-in date.
I think that becomes a problem because so many. I mean, I can't speak for everyone else's family, but a lot of times when you're talking about money,
Gets heated.
it can be tense.
Yeah.
And if you start doing this with some regularity, and not have it be a confrontational thing, I'm sure that's beneficial.
Yeah, talking about money is very important, but money is emotional, as you're saying. There's a lot of when I talk to folks about money, there's shame, there's guilt, there's people said I don't know anything about it yet because I haven't had exposure to it. So having just start with a conversation of saying I don't know how to do this is an amazing way to really normalize that process, right? Money impacts every aspect of our well-being. And because it impacts every aspect of our well-being, it is really a good idea not to let it slip in the background and then be more mindful of that.
Well, and I joke about doing like a Friday night date night check-in.
Yeah.
And it can be lengthy or it can be, I mean, my husband and I have done this and it's like half hour and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm out. Peace out, right? But then it becomes something where it can be like, hey, this week we've got X, Y, and Z we have to purchase.
Yeah.
Just know that. It can be a quick kind of check-in. It doesn't have to be this big formal drawn out, computer up and checkbooks out and credit card statements. It can be just a check-in on these are the upcoming payments we need, FYI, and this is what's going out this week.
Yeah, and what you brought up too is very important is that when it comes to finances, especially family finances, it takes family, right? So one person could go out and do this, but it's more effective if the whole family is involved so that we understand where our money is coming from, how much money we have left.
Do you like the idea of getting kids involved in these conversations? Like how, if you're talking, you've got a 3-year-old, but I have 14-year-olds and you have 20-year-olds. So, I mean, when do you get the kids involved in this financial family conversation?
My personal view, as soon as they're able to understand.
Yeah.
And just the basic, here's how much money I have, this is what I can buy.
We're going to go to the grocery store and eat this week, but maybe next weekend we can go out for dinner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before we go, I want to ask you about this idea of renaming a savings account to make it sound fun.
Right. So if you just have something that is not emotionally tied to you, it's easy to just pull stuff out. So if you rename a saving account, you can remind yourself why it's there.
Why you're saving.
Why you're saving. So vacation. Sometime if I want to really save and I don't have, I know that I might not have the willpower, I just put my kid's name there. And I feel guilty if I draw it out. Right? So what we need to do is build in as much barriers as we can between your cash coming in and staying in and going out. Right. One other thing that I talked to my colleague about this, I often tell people, take 5 before you buy, right? 5 minutes, 5 seconds, just build that time in before you make that purchase. And if you really need it, you'll get it. Yeah. So.
You also say take out your credit card from your phone so that like quick little instant pay
yeah,
isn't available.
And take it away from your kids too.
You've got to get up and actually go get your wallet. It's a whole new thing.
Some people actually freeze their credit card. It's in the freezer, just in a block of ice.
I've heard that.
Chip it. Yeah.
I've heard that. Well, Young, thanks so much for stopping by. It was nice to meet you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for having me here.
And again, if you'd like to learn more about developing these financial habits, head to minnesotalive.com. I'll put a link for you and link you up with the extension right there.